It was an important day at Zhangqing No. 2 High School. In Class 5, Grade 3, everyone was nervous. The big unified exam was coming soon. After 16 years of hard work, this was the moment they had all been waiting for. Everyone wanted to do their best. Teacher Chunfan stood in front of the class. Her voice was strong but kind. Those taking the liberal arts exam, make sure you're ready for tomorrow. Check your pens and supplies tonight. Don't let anything surprise you. Then she looked at the students taking the martial arts exam. And those of you in the martial arts exam, don't forget your weapons and gear. This is your time to shine. Be prepared and give it everything you've got. She looked directly at Su Jingming and added seriously, I'll say this one more time. The martial arts exam can be deadly. If your ability level is below D, I do not suggest taking it. Su Jingming's eyes widened. Is she talking about me? He thought, feeling nervous. Su Jingming was a transmigrator, someone who had come from another world. He took a deep breath and looked around at his new world, called Blue Star. This world was strange. Technology was advanced, just like his old world, but there were also dangerous, wild beasts. These beasts were strong and violent, and only special people with powers, the awakened ones, could fight them. On Blue Star, people awakened their powers at age 16. Each person had a different power, from useful to weird. The society had to adapt, with different people working together to survive. Powers were ranked from A to G. Most people could only reach F to D. Going higher was very hard, so anyone stronger than D was very rare and special. Su Jingming's power? Weak electricity, like a small electric shock. It was only useful in close combat, maybe enough to stun someone for a second. He felt embarrassed and frustrated when another student, Huang Tian, mocked him. E-grade trash, Huang Tian sneered. You should just take the liberal arts path and become a clerk. Su Jingming clenched his fists. That insult hurt. It made him doubt himself. But his friend Lin Qingya stood up for him. It's none of your business, Huang Tian, she yelled. Su Jingming will show everyone what he's made of in the exam. Huang Tian laughed coldly. Pretty boy like you will just die out there. The insult stung again, but Lin Qingya gently turned to Su Jingming and said, Don't let him bother you. Everyone has value. The liberal arts path isn't bad either. It's safe, and you can live peacefully in the city. She was trying to help, not insult him. She just didn't want him to get hurt. In this world, in the Great Xia Kingdom, students chose between two paths, liberal arts or martial arts. People with low powers were told to take the safe liberal arts path. But martial arts was dangerous. The entrance exam was a real fight against deadly beasts. Only the best survived. If you passed, you could enter Ability University, where you'd get trained by the top teachers. Eventually, you could become a powerful, ranked warrior. Su Jingming thought of his parents. They died in a beast tide. That memory hurt. It reminded him that danger was everywhere, even if he stayed away from the exam. He wanted to be strong. He wanted to protect others. He had to take the martial arts path. At home, Su Jingming picked up his spear, his weapon of choice. He started to train. Sparks of weak electricity danced across his body as he moved. The more he practiced, the more tired he got. Soon, his body was aching and he had to stop. He leaned against the wall, breathing hard. I can't stop now, he thought. The exam was coming fast. He had trained with his spear for over 2 years, but he was still a beginner. He dreamed of learning a powerful move called Lightning Gala Break, but it cost 300,000, way too much money. Many students below D rank died in the exam. But for Su Jingming, going to Ability University was his only chance. He had no other option. Suddenly, a screen appeared in front of him. System activated. It showed a message. Newbie gift pack plus Transmigrator chat system unlocked. His heart raced. A gift pack? What's in it? The system replied, S rank ability plus 200 ability points. His eyes went wide. An S rank power? That was the highest level. And 200 points to improve himself? This was huge. In a country like Xiaowu, it usually took years to awaken a power. But this system gave him a top ability right away. Ability universities would be fighting to recruit him. He would get the best training, the best gear, the best teachers. Su Jingming was filled with hope. Even someone like me, I can still change my fate, he thought. He shouted, "Claim!" The screen lit up. Newbie gift pack claimed successfully, 100 points received. S rank ability, Purple Cloud Thunder God's Lightning, transferring 10%. Lightning began to cover his body. The air buzzed. The screen showed 20%. The purple lightning grew stronger. It filled the room. Then, boom! Lightning exploded out of him. Walls cracked. Windows shattered. Furniture broke. The whole apartment was shaking. Neighbors outside screamed and called emergency services. "There's a fire or something at Su Jingming's place. Hurry!" Inside, Su Jingming screamed in pain. The lightning was burning through him. 50%, 60%, 70%. His body twisted in agony. His cells felt like they were being rewritten. Outside, an old man looked up. "Why is the sky turning dark?" he asked. Far across the city, a military elder also noticed the sky. "Terrifying thunder. Something powerful is coming," he said. "Third Legion, prepare the lightning armor and electric shock team. Go into alert mode." Then, a massive lightning dragon appeared in the sky, flying toward Su Jingming's apartment. It seemed connected to his power. The system screen flashed. 80%, 90%, 99%, finally, 100%. S-rank ability transfer complete. The purple lightning faded. Su Jingming stood there, glowing with power. His eyes lit up with energy. The lightning dragon hovered above him like it was recognizing his strength. Su Jingming raised his hands. Lightning crackled around him. He had become a master of lightning. He looked at his hands. Purple Haven Divine Thunder. His old electric shock felt like a toy now. This power could destroy anything in one hit. He glanced at the wrecked apartment. I might have overdone it, he thought. Then he remembered the system also gave him 200 ability points. He opened the system panel. A holographic screen popped up. Name, Su Jingming, Power, Purple Haven, Divine, Thunder, S rank, Other skills, Spear Arts, Basic, Lightning Galabreak, Basic, Stats, Physique, 121, Chi Blood, 140, Spirit, 100, Ability Points, 200. He smiled. I love this kind of simple cheat, strong and easy to use. He let the system auto-spend the points to make him even stronger. With the exam coming soon, Su Jingming was ready to show the world what he could do. Su Jingming was deep in thought, staring at the words from the system. The core of superpowers comes from both the body and the mind, he repeated. Let's upgrade those basic stats first. He looked at the system screen showing his current attributes. Strength, 142. As purple lightning ran through his veins, Su Jingming felt a powerful rush of energy. His whole body buzzed, like he was electrified from the inside out. So this is what it feels like to boost blood energy and minerals, he thought. With a shout, Su Jingming lowered his stance and started punching in every direction. Lightning shot from his fists with each blow, crackling and lighting up the room. The smell of ozone filled the air, and thunder echoed all around him, shaking the room to its core. With his basic stats now boosted, Su Jingming felt a major difference. His combat skills and power control were smoother, faster, and stronger. Even his Purple Heaven Divine Thunder felt more intense, flowing through him like a storm. He checked the system again. Physique, 141. Both stats had increased by 20 points. So, 1 point equals 0.2 blood energy or 0.2 hertz, he calculated. Su Jingming felt confident. With this kind of strength, getting into a top superpower university should be easy. But he also wondered, how did he compare to the 700,000 other students in Zhang province? Some of them had been training with elite mentors since childhood. He grabbed his spear, feeling its weight in his hand. Let's head to the Marshall Hall and see where I really stand, he said to himself, excitement growing. Just then, a firefighter burst into the room, kicking the door open. There's a fire reported here, he shouted. Su Jingming's eyes widened. It must have been my power training that triggered it, he thought. But after checking, he saw the fire was already under control. Everything's fine now, he said calmly. The firefighter gave a relieved smile and spoke into his comms. Apprenticeship resolved. Fall back. He turned back to Su Jingming and chuckled. What a scene. All this fuss, just from a student training his powers. You kids today are something else. A neighbor came over asking, "Was the fire serious earlier?" "It's all handled," Su Jingming replied. "Off to Marshall Hall?" "Yeah, going to get some training in," Su Jingming said. The neighbor smiled. "The entrance exam's tomorrow and you're still training? My kid's at home freaking out." Becoming a real superpower user takes hard training, both physical and mental. That's why Marshall Halls are so popular. Not everyone can afford private training rooms, so public halls like Thunderclap and Violent Bear are essential for students chasing their dreams. As Su Jingming entered the Thunderclap Marshall Hall, he spotted someone familiar. "Wait, is that Tang Chi, my cousin?" She smiled at him. "What brings you to Thunderclap?" Su Jingming asked. "Just here with a friend," she said. "Got it. I'm heading to the training room," he replied and walked away. Tang Chi watched him go. "He seems different," she thought. Her friend nudged her, teasing, "Who's that? He's kinda cute." "That's Su Jingming, my cousin. He's taking the martial exam tomorrow," Tang Chi replied. The girls were curious. One of them joked, "Crushing on him already?" "Maybe. If he's not weak, he'd be boyfriend material," she laughed. But Tang Chi added seriously, "Don't get your hopes up. He only awakened an E-rank ability." E-rank? That's tough. "Yeah. It's risky for him to even take the exam," Tang Chi said, looking worried. Another girl changed the topic. "Let's just explore Thunderclap. First time here after training 3 years at Violent Bear. Gotta relax before the exam." Meanwhile, Su Jingming stood in front of a target, spear in hand. "Feels lighter. Or maybe I'm just stronger," he thought. The exam was tomorrow. No time to find a better weapon now. He focused. With a deep breath, he thrust the spear hard into the target. The hit landed solidly, driving deep. Not bad, he thought. The equipment here was made of memory metal, which could heal itself after damage. Perfect for intense training. My raw physical strength has doubled, he realized, smiling. Most awakened people max out at 100 units. Now let's try the Purple Heaven Divine Thunder. He raised his hand. Electricity sparked. Lightning shot forward, smashing the target. Output, 3,021 units. The room shook. The smell of ozone filled the air. Insane. This is S-rank power, Su Jingming muttered, amazed. The average Tier 1 user only hits 1,000. And I'm not even officially Tier 1 yet. Excited, he decided to try something bigger, his strongest move. Thunder wrapped around his body as he charged up everything: strength, power, and technique. "This is my trump card," he said. He lunged forward, spear in hand. A glowing purple ball formed at the tip. "Lightning Gale!" he shouted. The entire room lit up in a blinding flash. The explosion rocked the building. Floors shook. It felt like an earthquake. On another floor, Tang Chi and her friends felt the shockwave. "That's not normal. That's real power," one said. "But isn't this floor just for high schoolers? Maybe some prodigy switched halls. Or a new power user just awakened." "Let's check it out," Tang Chi said. As they walked toward the source, they ran into Su Jingming. "Heading home?" Tang Chi asked. "Yeah, need to prep some more," he replied. "Good luck tomorrow. Stay safe," she said. After he left, the girls moved on and found the room. The walls were cracked. They opened the door and froze. The entire room was destroyed. They stared in disbelief. Nothing was left untouched. The destruction was massive, far beyond what any normal student could do. Xiaoya looked around and said, "Wow, every memory alloy here was completely destroyed. Just how strong was that attack? Are we really dealing with a high schooler this powerful from Zhongqing?" Her friends looked just as shocked. Memory alloys are supposed to be super tough, so seeing them destroyed like this was unbelievable. One of them said, "That probably wasn't a student. I can still feel the leftover energy. It was violent. Maybe a Tier 2 superpower user accidentally came here and tested their strength." Xiaoya nodded, both of them wondering who could have done this. Not far from them, 2 other students said, "I knew it. No way this was a high schooler." Even the top students in the provincial capital couldn't do this, let alone someone from Zhangqing. Their voices were low, full of awe and concern. Xiaoya suddenly said, "Wait. The only person who passed by just now was Su Jingming. Could it be him? Maybe he's been hiding his true strength all this time and is planning to go all out in tomorrow's exam." Her friends looked at her, surprised by the idea. They started to wonder if Su Jingming really had something hidden. But the two students nearby laughed and said, "You've been reading too many web novels. Su Jingming only awakened an E-rank ability. At most, he'd have 300 attack power. No way it was him." One friend added, "There are two exits here. That strong person must have left through the other one. That's why we didn't run into them." "Tang Qi, what do you think?" Xiaoya asked. Tang Qi walked over to the destroyed area and said quietly, "Maybe." Her eyes scanned the marks left behind. In her head, she thought, these look like spear marks. If it really was Su Jingming, he's clearly overestimating himself. The big day arrived. Students from across the school gathered for the martial arts exam. Some were practicing moves, others trying to calm their nerves. Su Jingming walked in confidently, holding a mysterious sphere. He looked calm, not bothered by the attention or rumors. Three students whispered, "Wait, is that a unicorn rhino? Aren't the exams usually against shadow cats or iron-haired boars? This year's going to be brutal." A student holding a sword scoffed, "If you can't even beat that, even if you make it into Superpower University, you'll be useless." Su Jingming turned to his best friend Lu Jia and asked, "Who's that guy acting so cocky?" "That's Yao Yang from First High School," Lu replied. "They call him the Gale Sword Guy. He's got a B rank power, Agile Gale, already upgraded from no rank to Tier 1. Su Jingming thought, "So that's the top contender this year. I wonder who's stronger, him or me." Suddenly, a loud voice interrupted. "Attention, everyone!" It was Commander Wang Haiyang, head of the martial arts exam. "The exam will run from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 12 hours total. The test site is Ruin Town behind me." He explained that the area was split into 4 zones: outer, middle, inner, and core. The stronger the beast you defeat, the more points you earn. "But remember," the commander warned, "the core zone is like bonus questions. Don't risk your life just for a high score." Su Jingming thought, "Yesterday I only dared go into the outer zone, but today, I'm aiming for the inner and even the core." Everyone went to collect supplies. They received 3 key items. 1. Smartwatch, tracks kills and score in real time. Backpack, comes with 3 energy balls, 1 energy drink, and 1 first aid pack. 3. Safety sphere, creates a strong electric barrier that keeps normal beasts out. Once used, the exam ends. A teacher handed the items to Su Jingming and said, "If it's life or points, choose life." "Got it, thanks," he replied. Then, a girl named Lin Qingyan called out, "Su Jingming, you don't have a team, right? Join ours." She introduced a friend with a newly awakened C-rank ability. He told Su, "Don't worry, I'll watch your back once we're inside." Nearby, some students whispered, "Why bring him? It's only 5 per team. If he drags us down, our score will suffer." One friend confronted them. "We agreed. Now you're backing out?" They argued. "I didn't think he'd show up. I'm not dragging dead weight." Seeing this, Su Jingming said calmly, "Thanks, but I'll go solo. You all can form your team." "Seriously?" Lu Jia asked. "Yeah," Su nodded. "Just be careful out there." Lu sighed. "All right, good luck." As Lu walked away, clearly upset, someone asked, "Why not team up with Hang Tan instead?" The class rep looked back at Su with concern but said nothing. Su Jingming smiled to himself. "Even without a team, I can do well." Drones buzzed overhead. The official voice announced, "Launching the 2037 National Martial Arts Exam, cameras and live stream activated." Students charged into the test site, determined to earn a spot in Superpower University. Tang Qi and her friends ran in, focused and ready. Zhao Mingyang from First High School sprinted ahead of everyone, his speed and power impressive. Su Jingming ran in too, thinking, "Unified Martial Arts Exam. Here I come." His smartwatch lit up. Candidate, Su Jingming, Senior Year 3, Class 5, Zheng No. 2 High School, verified. The live rankings appeared. First, Zhao Mingyang. Second, Lei Long. Third, Xiao Su looked at the rankings and thought, Zhao Mingyang's fast. I'd better pick up the pace. Forget the outer zone. Let's head straight to the core. As Su Jingming rushed toward the core area, he suddenly stopped. Lying on the ground was a student badly injured, blood coming from his mouth, a deep wound in his chest. Su ran over. What happened? He didn't even have time to use the safety sphere, Su thought, alarmed. No wonder the teacher told me to be careful. If I didn't awaken an S-rank ability, I'd probably be in the same position right now. No regrets. This exam is brutal. He pressed the student's smartwatch, calling for help. Opportunity always comes with risk, Su muttered. Not everyone gets a second chance. Suddenly, he felt a terrifying presence behind him. He spun around and saw a massive claw coming down. A beast had been lying in wait. It left this student alive. As bait, Su realized. This was a trap. His eyes narrowed, body tense, ready to fight.